Digging a Hole by Tim Seston. Maya was out with her brother, digging and both having fun. With seeds soon to be planted to soak up the water and sun, Maya took charge of the project. Parker was there for the ride. Their parents would be just a moment, but for now they both were inside. Maya took hold of the shovel. Parker picked up his toy spade. They found a great spot near the driveway that rarely was covered with shade. The soil was soft and quite squishy. It had rained the previous night. Without any menacing weeds, roots, or rocks, all the conditions were right. The start of the hole was no problem. The children were each taking turns. The piles of dirt growing bigger, with really no cause for concern. But then something startling happened. The children both heard a loud clank. The shovel had struck something solid, and 3 seconds later, it shrank. This clearly surprised both the siblings. They got down as close as one can. Then at the same time, they reached in the hole, and so their adventure began. For 3 seconds later, both Maya and Parker had shrunk to the size of a seed, and there in their hole, a whole world awaited. It was certainly different indeed. Parker was dazed and confused from the strangest of all consequences. Maya was too for a moment, but quickly she came to her senses. She looked all around at the rolling terrain and the mountains high up in the sky. "Let's go, little brother. We have to go there." But all Parker whispered was, "Why?" So Maya sat down and explained to her brother the reason they were where they were. "I think we discovered the bone of contention." But now Parker said, "Are you sure?" "Quite sure," answered Maya. "It was lost long ago. I think millions and millions of years, with powers preserved forever and ever by the magic of dinosaur tears." Parker smiled at his sister. He got to his feet and prepared himself to be led out on a journey with Maya in front and lots of excitement ahead. "Now, Parker," she said, "if we're to survive, be brave but always stay near. With me as your guide, despite all the danger, there is nothing, yes, nothing to fear." "Where are we?" asked Parker before they got far. "I think I just heard a roar." "Oh, that?" Maya answered. "Probably nothing. Perhaps we should go and explore." They hiked and they climbed for the rest of the day, that their legs began to get weak. But just before dusk, Maya and Parker had reached the top of the peak. From their spot at the summit, the children looked back at the most amazing of views, and what they both saw would have frightened most people, scaring them out of their shoes. For down in the valley, where they had been walking, was the fiercest of dinosaur packs. 6 velociraptors roaming the grounds, searching for prey to attack. Maya and Parker lay down very quickly, trying to hide in the ground. And 3 seconds later, Maya and Parker were back in their yard, safe and sound. Just then the door opened and Mom came outside and looked at her daughter and son. "What have you been doing?" She smiled at her kids. "You look like you're having such fun."